Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Coloniano D. I hope everyone's doing well. And welcome back to my Generation X olfactory experience. Today I'll be doing a short review of French Affair by the house of NIHLO. It's a 2017 release and it's a Chypre fragrance, a modern Chypre fragrance. And Quentin Bish is the perfumer. And Quentin Bish has been very busy lately between NIHLO and Amouage. He's just doing a bang-up job on all these fragrances. And French Affair is no exception. Let's go over the notes. Top, we have Violet Leaves Absolute, Bergamot, Lychee. Heart, we have Rose Absolute, Pepper, Angelica. Base, we have Oak Moss, Patchouli, and Cedarwood. French Affair, to me, just by doing some research, doesn't really garner enough attention in the fragrance community. It's just not grabbing enough attention, and I can see why. Because French Affair is one of those fragrances that doesn't try to impress everyone. Only the wearer who really likes the fragrance or loves the fragrance. I love this fragrance. And that's exactly what makes it so special. It's what you love in a fragrance, whether it's a sweet fragrance, a woody fragrance, an animalic and really downright barnyardy fragrance, whichever floats your boat. This is a true modern Chypre. And that's what makes it so special. It's refined. It's got a distinguished character and feels effortlessly sophisticated. It has a presence that can seem a little too mature at first. But that impression often depends on the person wearing it and where they are in their fragrance journey. That's important. On the right person, it feels elegant and confident. On someone newer to niche or classic compositions, it may come across as more serious than expected. In the end, it's the person who defines the fragrance. Speaking of the person who defines the fragrance, when we talk about panty droppers, I've been wearing fragrance over 40 years. Now, I have enough swag to carry on my own, trust me. No chick in the 40 plus years that I'm wearing fragrance has ever suggested a bang because of my fragrance. So, to me, the whole panty dropper scheme is a marketing tool. It's a good marketing tool. It sells. Sex sells, right? That's what it's all about. Sex sells. So, and that's where it's the person who defines the fragrance comes in. Let's go over the fragrance. Now, right at the opening, you're greeted by a crisp burst of bergamot that adds some freshness, while the violet leaf brings a cool green elegance. The lychee introduces a subtle sweetness. But don't expect the juicy fruit bomb. It's there to soften the composition without ever taking it over. Now, depending on skin chemistry and personal style, this opening can feel brighter or more modern on some people, while on others, it leans more restrained and polished. This, to me, is both. It's bright and it's restrained and polished. Now, as it develops, which is my scent of the day, I'm about 2 hours in. All my reviews are my scent of the day, and then I give a quick spritz. The Rose Absolute becomes the centerpiece. This isn't a romantic or overly floral rose. It's dry, mature, and you get the black pepper. It adds a gentle spice that keeps the fragrance lively, while Angelica contributes an aromatic slightly herbal quality that gives it more depth and refinements. Now this stage is where the fragrance can feel especially distinguished. This leans more on the masculine side. So a distinguished gentleman would wear this. I wouldn't wear this in a t-shirt and jeans and go to, the downtown area or the park. For someone who's earlier in their fragrance journey, it may seem too formal or even reserved. These days with the boldness and the sweetness and all that good stuff, the sugary, borderline gourmand. Now for a more experienced wearer, that restraint is exactly what gives it character. Now there is a bit of dirtiness in French Affair, almost cumin-like, a little slight. It's well blended. Now I'm not a fan of cumin. Cumin just, on my skin, it just explodes. And it's really a big turn off for me. But this is very well blended. This one really works for me when we talk about the note of cumin. The base is where French Affair truly establishes its identity. The oak moss is the star of the show, that's for sure, at the base. That's where it gives it, where some may feel it's a little bit dated. It's just a modern Chypre. Chypre has been around for the longest time. And it delivers that unmistakable, earthy, mossy backbone that defines a classic Chypre. Then you have the patchouli. It adds richness. It's not a chocolatey patchouli, it's a brighter, a little more earthy or green patchouli. More on the aromatic side of the patchouli. And it doesn't become too patchouli heavy. And you have the woods. The cedar wood provides a polished woody structure to the fragrance. So you have the brightness, you have the little bit of dirtiness, slightly bit of sweetness, a little balance from the lychee, and it's really, really, really nice. Then you have the vetiver. It's a clean vetiver, and that's what finishes everything. When you get to the base, you got the woods, the vetiver, the patchouli, the oak moss. It's clean with dry elegance. It's beautiful. Now this dry down can shift from smooth and refined to more earthy and assertive. Depends on your skin chemistry. That's why you should test this. I don't recommend this as a blind buy. And that's what makes it so personal, the way this fragrance evolves on each individual skin. I'm not gonna sit here and say, buy this, buy that, get this. This is a panty dropper. This is a, crowd pleaser. It's not. It's personal. This is a personal fragrance. And I really do feel if you are a fragrance connoisseur, you might want to get your nose on this, because the pricing, gray market, is really not that bad if you're a little hesitant to even try this fragrance. When I wear this fragrance, I bury my nose in my shirt the next day. Take that shirt off, you throw it in the corner somewhere on the hamper, and you forget about it. I do it. The reason why I do it is because I'm a heavy sprayer, and my clothing, believe it or not, the day after ends up being a room freshener. So that's why I do it. So then I go back and I just put my nose to it and it smells fantastic. This is not a crowd-pleasing fragrance, and it was never meant to be. It's not designed to fish for compliments or appeal to every nose. It's a personal fragrance. But I have received compliments. It's not a compliment getter, but I have received compliments. It's a fragrance you wear because it reflects confidence, maturity, and impeccable taste. It may come across as too mature for some, especially those who are still exploring louder, sweeter, more obvious scents. If you're a newbie to the fragrance game, this may not appeal to you. And as I mentioned earlier, every man should have a fragrance like French Affair in his collection. I really do. It's not an everyday grab and go scent. It's one of those fragrances that you just keep in the back of the drawer or wherever you store your fragrances. And you pull it out every so often when you're going out somewhere. A couple of spritzes here and there. And it just sits and it matures and macerates, whatever you want to call it. It just smells so good and it's so robust. It fills a role that few fragrances can. It's for the moments when you want a fragrance to say something about your character rather than your desire to be noticed. Quietly elegant, unmistakably masculine, and endlessly refined. French Affair is one of those modern classics for those who truly appreciate the art of perfumery. That's my short review of French Affair by NIHLO. Get your nose on this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there for you to give you some of these quality reviews. I will absolutely see you next time. Thanks.